Hello everybody. This update is coming to you from the Nabnasset School. I just had one of the most entertaining conversations that I've had with a student since I've been a superintendent. Normally when I go through the buildings, especially when I'm here visiting our pre-K to 2 schools, some of the younger students wouldn't necessarily know who I am. They might not have had a chance to meet me yet. And so when I was meeting with one of the kindergarten classes, and the teacher was explaining to the students, oh, do you know what the superintendent does? And explaining the notion of, most students you can imagine simplify to, he's the person who decides whether we're gonna have school or not, right, on a snow day. And so we use the term snow day. And all of a sudden, one student raised her hand and very innocently just asked, what's a snow day? And it was the most exciting question because it dawned on me that the kindergartners had never experienced a snow day. So we had a wonderful conversation about what does it mean, and because a bunch of different students chimed in, well, oh yeah, it's when it snows, or it's when you get to go outside and play in the snow, but no one really had yet understood this concept that there might be a day when I reach out to everybody and say, based on the weather, we might not be able to have school today, and they would stay home and have a day off from school. So it was a really fun conversation that I thought I would share with everybody, because it's not something that we always think about when we're thinking about the world through the lenses of our students. Another just fun conversation while I was here visiting the building, and although the weather today is not great, we did not need to have a snow day, but I was reminded that we have students who are here with us now for the first time, coming from a wide variety of places who might never have seen snow yet. So there've been a number of students in all of our buildings actually who have just been able to, I think, enjoy the excitement of the potential first snow, even though it didn't accumulate. Even seeing it falling last night is an incredibly exciting thing for some people that we take for granted. So I just thought that'd be a really fun thing to share with everybody from one of my visits to the schools this week. Hopefully you are all aware that last week we had a Zoom webinar to discuss the strategy for our district improvement and to specifically talk about our SDIP or ISDIP, which is the Strategic District Improvement Plan. That was recorded, and we have posted a link to that recording on our website. So if you missed that opportunity and you'd like to listen to the discussion, that's going to be available on our website, and so I would encourage you to do that. Next week we have conferences and we have our Thanksgiving break. So I first want to make sure that everybody knows to have a wonderful, relaxing, hopefully, and restful Thanksgiving break. One of the things that we are going to be doing just before the break, the Department of Education has shared with districts more COVID tests similar to what we did last year after breaks, and so we do have enough for all of our students and staff, and we are going to be distributing those so that if that's something that if they think that they might have had an exposure over the break, either the Thanksgiving break or even the later break in December when we come back in January, those will be a resource for families to have if they wanted to utilize that. It's not going to be something that we're going to mandate that people utilize the tests. We want it to be a resource for people to use if they are concerned about any exposure that they might have had as well. And with that, I hope everybody is able to enjoy the conferences. It is a full days of school for Westford Academy students, but our pre-K to 8 schools will have the early release on Monday and then a delayed start on Tuesday of next week for our teacher conferences. And with that, I again wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving.